Meine Herren, the target for today is a road bridge in the northeast corner of Krymskaya. Each aircraft will carry 8 or 4 250-kilogram general-purpose bombs to effect the destruction of this target. Our fighter escort, Bf-109s from JG-52, will meet us over Zaporozhskaya airfield at waypoint 2 and escort us to and from the target. Expect light flak over the front line and over the target. Fighter interception is a distinct possibility. The formation will bomb from an altitude of 3,000 meters. Track on the run-up will be 117 degrees. The town of Krymskaya and the aerodrome to the north will be the visual reference points on the run-up. That's all. Good luck. Welcome aboard my HE-111 for the 11th mission of this career. I didn't expect to live into a double-digit number of missions, but you never know how things are going to play out, it seems. Radiators are actually going to go full open, because it's still stinking hot outside, and we're going to need to keep those engines cool as much as we possibly can on the climb. Set flaps 15. You know what? I'm actually going to use 20 degrees, because things were really marginal last time. That's hot weather for you. Airplanes perform much better in the cold. Anyway, holding the brakes. Set takeoff power. Backward stick to keep the tail down. And off the brakes. Here we go. Tap the left brake a bit because the rudder's not effective yet. Okay, now I have some rudder authority and we won't go into the trees. Airspeed's alive. Tail wheels coming up. Whoop. I'll give it a little bit of aft stick just to stop the bounce. I still want to build up some more speed before we lift off. And, geez, a measly 150 at the end of the field. Well, up we go. We're climbing, gear up. Okay, 160. I'll bring the flaps to 10 degrees. Bring them up in stages just to build speed. And flaps up. And heading up to 200, set climb power. Gingerly. And I'll maintain runway heading for just a little bit, and then, yeah, track is 09 or 5. Over to where we pick up our fighter escort. So, I will turn that way shortly. Hello, hello. That's Zaporozhskaya airfield down there, where we're meeting our fighters, as we do almost every time. Anyway, we'll be wanting to set heading from that point, so our track to the target is 117. Let's jump into the bomb site and figure out what our drift is going to be. So, final airspeed will be something like 300. Oh boy, the site's a little bouncy today, isn't it? Altitude is 3,000 meters per the thing in the cockpit. We might have some turbulence today, that might be why the site's bouncing around. Anyway, we'll use the wind data for 2,000 meters. So it's from 014, which is near enough 90 degrees off from the desired track, at 14 meters per second. No, it's 13 meters per second from 014. Anyway, oh boy. I read that backwards. Anyway, it doesn't make a huge difference. That gives us a drift correction of 9 degrees, which means that we need to be... Means our corrected heading is 105, which I'll actually do by hand rather than with the level autopilot, because it's a fairly substantial turn. I ended up kind of doglegging our track over the Kerch Strait a little bit to have more time to climb. 10... Actually, I feel like I said something wrong earlier. Yeah, correction is 9 degrees, which means our corrected heading should be 108. What did I say before? Probably my terrible math on show again. Anyway, that's us on our corrected heading. I can close down the radiators a bit more, I think can still be okay. It's, we've put on some speed and it's a little cooler up here. So, visual checkpoints. You want to pass right over the north end of Krymskaya here. Do we do that? Let's find out. Oh, I'm so sorry for the sight jiggle. Okay, you know what? That's unwatchable. I'll do that drift correction myself as we go and not subject you, the audience, to all that jiggliness in the sight. We'll just carry on for now, and well, I'm pretty sure I can find it. One of my gunners just called out a fighter. I think, oh, yep. What is this back here? Give me the gun. Put me on the sight. Oh, geez, like, those are yaks! Do I take evasive action? Yes, I think I do. I'm gonna vary altitude and speed a little bit. Those are shells flying over us. One of ours is going down. I'm not sure who. That's a yak. One of our 111s is on fire and going down. What's this town down here? Krymskaya, I think. Okay, now our fighters are getting mixed in. Get me back on my corrected heading, and I'll pop up on the turret here to see what's going on. Who's who? Well, other gunners are shooting at that dude, so he's probably a yak. That also looks like a yak. Another one of ours is leaking fuel back there. If I could send individual aircraft back to base, I would. I see parachutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so most or all of the crew of our 111 did get out. What's happening back here? I think that might be one of our 109s pursued by... Oh my god! Get him, get him, get him! Ventral turret! I definitely hit him at least once. Give me... Waste gun! Bugger. Reload. Oh, I can't quit. Waste gun! Oh, geez. We lost at least one more bomber there. What now? I heard another he's engaging, but I don't see any others. Oh my god. We have 4 bombers left out of 8 in the formation. And some of those are damaged and should really be going home. Though it might actually be better for them to... Did we take some damage? I thought I saw holes in wings. Yeah, we took some hits. I don't think we're leaking anything, though, so that's okay. 3rd, he's engaging. I wish I knew which gunners were assigned to these numbers, then I'd know who to jump onto here. Another yak closing in. Reload. Bugger. Ventral turret. Ooh, he's leaking fuel. So that's a start at least. That's a piece of an airplane? Okay, give me this gun again. Got a yak coming in. He's coming for me this time. Gun's overheated. I hit the tail. I'm going to take some evasive action. Oh geez, we're hit. Engine 2's damaged. Ooh, controls are feeling a little iffy. Someone shooting. Okay, resume corrected heading. Is that still... No, we're approaching the target. If that's the airfield, I think it is. Where's Krymskaya? That's not Krymskaya. It doesn't have a river in it. Where? That's Krymskaya airfield and the town of Krymskaya. Well, I need to be getting ready for the bomb run pretty soon here. Get back roughly on our corrected heading. Engine 2 is damaged. How badly? We're still getting full power from it. I'm still gonna have to ask full power from it. Oh geez, that port wing is shot to hell. Well, ooh, what are we losing there? That's coolant. And I think I've melted the gun up here. Well, because we're this close to the target, I'm gonna try to press on and hit it. I think I see the bridge there. Is that it? The one that goes... No, that's this one. Our target is the bridge that goes straight from north to south. Okay, now I see it. Yeah, because it's past that T intersection thing there. Yep, target in sight. Is the gun sight, or bomb sight, still twitching? I think it is. Okay, well, we'll bring ourselves over to where that target is. Ah, yeah, it's still twitching. Okay. Right, let's get this set up. 0.10 seconds, it's a linear target, so we need a nice tight bomb pattern. Speed is coming way back because of battle damage, I presume. And sorry about the sight twitch. Actually, that's going to change our drift correction massively. Yeah, it's now 11 degrees. So come left a bit. Speed's going to be more like 250, and it's going to be even slower once we open the bomb bay doors. We're going to be heading back towards stall speed. Okay, I need to put on maximum continuous here. All the way up to 1.15 at top, or as close as it'll get under current conditions. We are technically in the supercharger gap here, so... Oh geez, our altitude's dropping as well. Having trouble maintaining it, probably. Well, all of this is probably going to impact bombing accuracy somewhat, but we'll just have to try and make the best of things. Okay, bomb bay doors are open. Speed's probably going to stabilize at 250. Yeah, all of you who are left, drop on my command. Sorry about the twitchy sight. Out of that mode. Do I need to open the radiators some to deal with the heat? Yes, I do. Okay, that'll slow us down even more. It will put us on an even 250. There's the bridge. If we hit it, great. That bridge isn't even standing. Well, we'll hit it again, and we'll say that half my squadron was shot down to bomb a bloody destroyed bridge. Los! If we hit it, great. Let's see. With how much drift I'm seeing through the site, I kinda doubt it. Sorry about the twitch. Yep, that was a total whiff. Well, the target was already destroyed, so who bloody cares? We're still losing coolant and maybe fuel. So let's turn, and I'm just going to use probably the automatic direction finder to take us straight towards home. So bomb door's closed. Now that I've put on some speed, I'm going to climb so that the supercharger switches over and we get a little bit more power at maximum continuous. We just need to get above 3,000 for that. I don't care if this turn is slovenly, I want to get us pointed towards home as quickly as possible. Track is 284, we'll correct. We'll call it 10 degrees to starboard and I'll figure it out from there. Come on. Oh, we're probably not even capable of climbing. At least not at any kind of serious rate. Oh, that was our desired heading. Hoi hoi. 294, sure. Come on, give me about 3,000. Alright, put on climb power. It might damage the engine some more, which could be a problem, but I need that extra breath in the supercharger. Some flak puff over there. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, that's us above 3,000. Maybe. Give me just a little bit more altitude so that any survivors of the formation also switch over their superchargers, because it's automatic in this airplane. Okay, there it goes. Now we go back to maximum continuous power. Alright. And I will inspect the formation. We've got 2 bombers. I'll be able to see better from the ventral turret. 2 bombers still with us on this side. 1 lagging slightly behind on this side. I'll slow down a little bit if I need to for him to regain formation. They all appear undamaged, so probably everyone who was damaged went down. So that's the state of things so far. The enemy fighters appear to have buggered off, possibly chased off by our 109s. And, well, I personally did manage to damage some of them, so that's kind of nice, I guess. Anyway, if we're intercepted again, well, I will come back. If not, I'll do my best to navigate home, or to probably a suitable alternate field. We might go... Geez, we might even go to Krymskaya, just because it's in friendly hands and we're badly damaged. In fact, yeah, I think I will do that. So I'll aim for the town for now, and we should be able to find the airfield from there. So, here's the situation. I dropped out of formation a while ago and ordered the formation to return to base, so presumably they'll go back to Zamorsk, because they appear to be undamaged. I have diverted to this airfield here, which is Krymskaya, and because the surface wind is from 030, I'm going to land on the perpendicular runway you see in front of us here, which is more or less south to north. I'm going to cross over it, do a quick left downwind, and we shall land. I've managed to keep engine number 2 running for now. I've got the radiator all the way open. It is still losing coolant and appears to be lightly damaged, but it's still running. So hopefully we'll still have both engines to land with. I think we will. And actually, that engine is now quite cooled, so I'm going to close down its radiator as well. And we'll level off here. Make a pretty tight left downwind, mostly just to get rid of speed. Okay, props forward. You can put the cart down. Landing lights on. Nav lights. Level off. We're kind of low, actually. Come on. My throttles are slightly desynced. Not sure why that is. They're both bound to a single axis. Anyway, don't lose too much speed in the turn from base to final. Statistically, the most dangerous part of the circuit in real life, so won't be careless about it. I'll put flaps 20 out for now, and then 40 once we roll out onto final. And just come around gently. We've got a wounded bird, so we'll be careful. And we won't be quite into the wind, but we'll be close enough. So, rolled out on final. Be 40 degrees of flap. Well, looks like the flaps are still present and operable since we didn't suddenly roll to one side upon putting them down. Engine number 2's overheating again. I don't care. I'll land and then get the radiators open. And we are down. Now I'll open that radiator to stop the engine from overheating. But we'll also get shut down pretty soon. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Flaps up. Oh jeez, you know what? Just open all the radiators up. Whatever, it's a hot day. This isn't a priority item when you're still on the landing rollout. I'm demonstrating poor airmanship here. It's also kind of late at night, if that's any excuse. Anyway, I'll stop here. Shut the lights off. Shut the engines off. And probably call for an ambulance for my crewmen. I bet at least someone's wounded. Let's inspect the damage. The port wing's pretty badly shot up. Some holes in the starboard wing, some holes in the tail. And obviously something nicked the starboard engine water radiator. But we did make it back onto the ground in one piece, so I guess that's okay. I'll see you in the debriefing. Right, so during that building, I destroyed the square root of bugger all, and I imagine the rest of the formation did too. Them who survived, we'll let this mission process and see just how bad the butcher's bill was. I think we lost 4 airplanes. On that mission, we dispatched... Oh, we actually only dispatched 7, so we lost 2? No, 3. But one of the crews was able to bail out, or actually 2, and they were, but with wounded. Okay. So, yeah. Didn't hit anything. The mission is considered accomplished, but that's just because we dropped bombs in the vicinity of the target. but the target was already destroyed. It's like, how do you even assess that? All I know is we lost 3 airplanes. At least none of them were my good H-16s, if there's any consolation. We lost 3 airplanes, with 1 crew dead, 1 crew with wounded, and another that seemed to bail out uninjured. So yeah, that's the summation of what we had happen. And that's the end of this day. I'm going to keep the mission for tomorrow under my hat for the time being, but I'll be back with it fairly soon. Toodles.